Hey everyone, welcome back to the Archangel 15. Wanted to share another one of my medical related tips with you. We'll start as the disclaimer as always. I'm not a licensed medical doctor. Please consult a specialist in your particular area of need and do your own due diligence before making any medical related decisions. I've mentioned many times in the past the benefits of 35% food grade hydrogen peroxide, also known as oxygen therapy. There's a couple different ways that you can basically take on the oxygen therapy. It's pretty much illegal, if not illicit, to attempt to get a tank filled on your own. I've tried, and they do not want you to do this. It's kind of, like I said, a huge conspiracy, in my opinion. I've pounded the table about the conspiracy of just suppressing this amazing cure. There's a book out, 1 Minute Cure by Madison Cavanaugh. Really good book. Short, good read. It covers basically how the pharmacology industry is a $1 trillion industry that makes its money off of you being sick and having to go to doctors, not being able to self cure yourself with something that costs a few cents a day, and where you don't even need to go to a doctor or a specialist or anything like that. Just if you're taking any type of pharmacology, medicine, or poison, please, I encourage you to look and see what's inside of it. Probably very bad stuff, aluminum, other things that are not good for you, or basically cause neurodegenerative diseases. I have a presentation I did in the past, really good one, many years ago now, on charity scams. And I started realizing that how big of a suppression this was, and I started calling various charities like the National Cancer Society, the Michael J. Fox Foundation, others as well, and I asked them, are you currently engaged in any trials using this? Because it's absolutely amazing. After just one or two times, I'm having phenomenal results, profound, almost to the point where it makes you want to hate the country and these Zionist pigs that are doing this. Obviously, they have an agenda. Obviously, population control is a big part of it, but it's more than that. It's control you through your finances, just like why they want you to have to go to the gas pump, pay erroneous fees, or destroy the earth, and for heating oil and natural gas as well. So the big one here, when we get to the point, is okay. So I've mentioned many other things, and I have root canal in a bottle presentation I did. Like I said, some of my proudest work. Could have easily gotten me killed. Should have made me a single-handed millionaire just right there. I don't even know anybody else is talking about it. I've cured warts. Known people that have had genital warts, gotten rid of them with it as well. I have presentations on that. There's other things as well. You can use it to whiten your teeth. You can use it to whiten your hair. You can take it topically. You can do your own facial, and it absolutely feels amazing. Taking it topically, diluted, is really one of the better ways to do it, to be honest with you. I found my little bottle here. I take it out of the big bottle, put it in one of these dropper bottles. You don't want to invert it upside down. It's very caustic. I show you what happens when you even get one drop of it on your hand. You must dilute it, not even debatable. I'll show you a bottle here. You can get it online. I get mine from a health food store, and one bottle like that I just showed you will last probably 2 years, to be honest with you. You may want to just share it with somebody. It breaks down into water. Some people put it in the refrigerator. Some people, like I said, you might be better off splitting it with somebody, to be honest with you. So anyhow, I've been outspoken about what I really believe is going on with nuclear warfare, other things. There's several areas that basically get hit the hardest, and the lungs is obviously one of them, hence a disease that has 50, 60, 70 symptoms, including hair loss and teeth falling out. So I've noticed, I stopped pretty much taking 35% food grade peroxide because, I have a separate presentation on the placebo effect, and after when you have the 35% peroxide, it's you don't even need it. It's it's there, and you feel better just knowing that you have something so amazing, like a cure for anything. But every now and again I take it, and when I take it, my lung within 3 or 4 hours, my lungs start burning really bad. And I know you would say, well, why would you want to do something that hurts you? Well, what it does is, as soon as you ingest this, and I put it in tea or whatever, they say to put it in distilled water. It starts to get in your bloodstream, and if you ever put just regular the brown bottle peroxide on a cut, or a scab or something, it starts fizzing up. If you ever do it on a wart, I have a cure for a wart. Take a needle, poke it 3 or 4 times. Take the actual raw, not the diluted, and put like 3 drops on. Do this like 2 times like every couple days for like a week or two. It eats it right away. You can see out of like out of the wart, it just starts exploding white. It's like with the power of the oxygen, really really amazing. And so like the lung cleanse idea is really really beneficial. So like a couple days after the burn, I noticed it starts to like almost like generate healing or something like that, or I feel like I can breathe better. So you may find value to this. Don't ever get a root canal. There's like 3 other things combined with the root canal that you can do, and I have like 4 or 5 of them that I've gotten rid of, and never again would I get one. I can cure a root canal in 3 days, guaranteed. Like, message me before you do it. Again, like I said, there's many other things like Alzheimer's disease, dementia, autism that they've had absolutely amazing results with, and like even just personal hygiene and stuff as well. Like I said, I give a lot of credit. Like I said, Madison Cavanaugh, she or like I said, has the only book to my knowledge on this. In many other countries, doctors actually use this in the open. Here, supposedly, if doctors use this, they will either be killed, like disbarred from the medical community, like they basically targeted very very heavily. Like there's people that like claim that came after their kids for like basically pushing this as well. And it's also like a cure for like depression and anxiety, and like even alcoholism. They found out like a lot of the people like that like are basically using alcohol, like when they start going over to this, they can almost the effects are so amazing that they don't need it anymore. I mentioned the first time I ever used it. Okay, so I got it. Like I said, I'm doing all this research, try to get an oxygen tank filled. Called to try to do it. They said, absolutely not. We will not fill your oxygen tank. And I said, why? I said, oh, because it's very flammable. And I said, you mean to tell me I can go get gasoline for my car? I can go down buy 151 liquor for, and drink. I can go get cigarettes. I can go get, legal marijuana now, whatever. But I can't get oxygen. Like it was a huge just red flag for me. I knew right away. And I mean, like I think there is maybe an element of like saving this for like end of life type things, or like you notice why like I said, the ambulance people use it, like all that. I have a whole like many other presentations on sacred geometry. Number 8 in the periodic table is oxygen, and also like the symbol for infinity and the new day. If you ever watch the scene Indiana Jones, or I think I forget which one it was. Like there's a scene in Petra, with the Holy Grail scene, the Last Crusade, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, where like with the Nazis, and they take this chalice and Indy pours it on Sean Connery, and like it starts bubbling up. It looks just like the 35% peroxide, and like I said, even diluted or whatever. You could take a tub of water, you could put it in with that as well. Some Asian people I know are real big into lightening their skin. I think that they use this. They could use this instead of like the harmful creams and toxic products. And I don't want to keep this presentation too long, but like I said, I can't pound the table enough about the 35% peroxide oxygen therapy. Like I said, the first time I took it, so I put 3 drops in a cup of water, and I went out to go run on the treadmill I used to run, and if this was before COVID, by the way, so like I started like. I usually run like a mile or 2, and I start feeling a little bit winded. And then like I ran like 3 to 5 and didn't feel it at all. I came inside and like went to lay down and like had the most like amazing feeling. Like I could just stop breathing. Like I could breathe through my blood. Like I literally could just stop breathing. And then like I went to sleep, and I had like the most amazing, beautiful, vivid dreams, like neurological pathways that haven't been opened up in years opened up. I woke up at like 4 a.m. and like wide-eyed, ready to go. Like it has no stimulant effect. It has no addictive effect to it as well. And it's just an amazing panacea. It's called in the book. And please check it out if you or yourself are in any type of medical need. And like I said, when you understand the nature of oxygen, like understand that even 100 years ago, the dissolved oxygen rate in the ionosphere was immensely quantifiably higher than it is today. And we have various things to thank for that: overpopulation, the oil industry, various other things. Even some of it happens in nature. I'm going to start working on alchemy again later in the week and bringing you another one of my weekly reports. Every once in a while, I throw something else in like this. Like I said, I have. If you're into this, please, I'd prefer you to my Suppressed Medical Science series. I think I have 7 videos there now. And like I said, I'm not including this in that. It's kind of separate. But like I said, if you have an issue with the lungs, or like maybe you don't have an issue, like I said, just try it. Start off very, very small. In the book, they have a schedule for the peroxide. I do not recommend going to the level that they did, like 25, 30 drops whatsoever. It's that strong and amazing. As you start with like maybe 3, 4, 5, and like work your way up to like in the teens, but like never really more than that, in my opinion. I take it other ways. I used to, if you look in past presentations, I had dyed hair. That's what I used. The most amazing effect of it all together, like the best effect. It's like a drug. I don't mean to put it like that because it's not like you're thrill seeking or something, but like putting it in the water and pouring it on your head and then combing it in within like 4 seconds, you feel lit up. Like you feel it, like undeniably you feel it. I found, like I said, if you put like a towel and wipe it on your body, it has it also has an amazing effect. When you put it on your face feels like 10 years younger, and like your wrinkles, like no wrinkles and anything. Like it just feels so rejuvenated. I'm gonna stop here again. As always, thanks for stopping in on the Archangel 15. Feel free to leave any comments or your experiences with this as well. Take care, folks. God bless.